Look how nice and clean the engine bay is starting to look. Then slowly we're going to detail the engine bay on the G8 because obviously it's very, very dirty, and try to get it cleaned up for the next car season of 2021. What's going on YouTube? It is Luke Waters back in the YouTube video. And today I want to talk about the car scene goals I have personally for 2021. Now back when 2020 started, I didn't have many goals going into the car season of things I wanted to do to my cars. I just kind of went with it and whatever went with the flow. It's basically tumbleweeded myself all the way through 2020. So going into 2021, here are some goals I have for myself and for the YouTube channel as well. Number one, get the Caprice on a proper drag pack. I have TSW number rings on it currently. I might be listing those for sale. They're 9.5s by 18 inch if anyone wants those. They just don't fit the car and what I want to do with it now. I want to make the Caprice an all-out drag car, and to do that, obviously, I don't need the TSWs anymore. I thought about possibly using the TSWs on the Pontiac G8, but honestly, if I'm going to get any different kind of wheel space things, I might go like 20s, like the Camaro 20s. I think they look so nice on the G8s. And speaking of the G8, obviously, I want to get the rust fixed. Basically, anything bodywork with this car needs done first. Obviously, it's not in the most best of shape. As you can tell, the paint has seen some better days. The hood's a better example. Kind of hard to see because it's black, but like I said, the bodywork needs help. Obviously, the rust spot in the back is going to need to be fixed. I can't just leave that open hole in the fender right there. I have another fender outside. I'm just debating on taking it to a shop and just having them do it because I want it to be done right the first time. I thought about doing it myself, but I was starting to second guess myself. I don't know if I want to go through with that. I'd rather be right and done the first time. Other goals, I would like to boost the Caprice, whether through the LSA, nitrous, or a turbocharger, or ProCharger. I'm not sure which route I'm going to go. It just depends on what happens with the Pontiac. Obviously, if I keep the Pontiac, nitrous will probably be the more reasonable way to go, but if I sell the G8, it is open to anything, whether I go ProCharger, LSA. I'm not going for a specific power number or quarter mile time. I just want to make the car faster than what it was last year. I've also debated on flight cutting the pistons, but once you flight cut the pistons, there's no going back after that. You're basically stuck with an NA car. And I'm debating if boost is more the direction that I want to go with the Caprice. It's hard, man. I love my naturally aspirated V8s, but it's so hard to beat those boosted V8s, man. They're so wicked and fast, and it doesn't cost that much money. An LSA kit for the Caprice would be about $4,500, which is very affordable. A ProCharger is a lot more expensive, but man, would a ProCharger be sick. Like a ProCharged Caprice would be so much fun. It would be so rowdy. But then again, nitrous, I was on nitrous a little bit, was it last year or the year before? And nitrous is cool because you could be NA or kind of boosted. If you want to run some NA cars, you just don't use nitrous. And when you want to run some boosted vehicles, you turn the nitrous back on. So it's kind of nifty with that. But I don't know if I want to go back to, I'd rather have dedicated power the whole time. That way I don't have to rely on refilling the bottle, or hey, the bottle froze or it frosted up, you know, and having excuses like that. I'd rather just have an LSA supercharger. So that way I have all the power to the car all the time. And at the beginning of the video, I said I want to get a drag pack for the Caprice. Now I want to get a 15-inch rear end conversion setup. Now those are kind of pricey, but that comes with adjustable struts, adjustable control arms, trailing arms. Everything in the rear would be adjustable after that, but it's so pricey. But that would be one of those things I would have to do if I want to grip at the track. No matter I stay NA or boosted, it's one of the things I would have to do no matter what. Let's talk about YouTube for a minute. So obviously I surpassed 700 subscribers. I want to thank everybody so much for showing support to the channel. It's been kind of crazy. Like I've been more consistent lately for the past 2 months, and my channel has grown quite a bit. I'm super thankful for you guys. And I just want to take a minute to appreciate everybody who subscribes, likes the videos. You know, it's a big help. It helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So at the end of 2020, I don't have a subscriber goal, but I want to keep staying active. My minimum goal is 2 videos a week. If I can get 3 videos a week, perfect. Like I said, I work a full-time job, so it's kind of hard for me to post as much as some typical other YouTubers that you guys may watch out there. I'm doing my best. I'm working with what I got, and like I said, working a full-time job and trying to do YouTube at the same time. It's like working 2 full-time jobs. Like I got to spread it out so that way I'm not killing myself making you guys some videos. Obviously, there's a number in my head of subscribers I want to be at. I would be happy with 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year, which I think is very doable. I'm not trying to make these goals unreachable because I don't want to feel like I'm failing or I didn't succeed at some point. So 1,000 subs by the end of next year would be amazing. Every time you guys like, comment, and subscribe, it helps out so much. So If you guys do that for me, please, I would really appreciate it. Now, events. Events I want to go to in 2021. It depends on COVID, obviously. I can't sit there and force myself to go to events when not even open because of COVID. But obviously, Streetcar Takeover is a big one I really want to go to. I'm going to vlog it this year, I promise. I will make Streetcar Takeover vlogs. LS Fest, I believe it's LS Fest West, the one in Kentucky. I would really like to go to that. I have not gone in the last 3 years, and I went 1 year, and it was a blast. It was so much fun, and I would love to go again. But like I said, it didn't work out last year. Just timing and money and everything else and trying to budget stuff in. It just didn't work out. Maybe I'll set some money aside to specifically go to LS Fest. Those are the two big ones. I would like to go to the Holden Gathering up in Michigan as well. And I believe that falls on a weekend that is not on Streetcar Takeover. Now, the last few years, they have always put that on Streetcar Takeover every time. And it was frustrating to decide which one I want to go to. And if it's not dated the same date as Streetcar Takeover, I will possibly be going to that. By the way, I'm going to link all of these events in the description below if you want to check those out if you guys are interested in going to any of those. There is a Holden meet in Indianapolis scheduled this year. I believe it is scheduled for September 4th, which is Labor Day weekend. I would love to go to that as well. They didn't have it last year, and it would be cool to go. It's at a guy named Travis Bell's house. He's a super nice guy. I would highly recommend going if you have a Holden in Indiana. He is a super nice guy, super swell. I mean, he's the one who hooked me up with the extra G8 fender. So, I mean, yeah, Travis Bell's a pretty sweet dude. So, yeah, quick little video. I want to talk about my 2021 goals going into YouTube and life in general, going forward from 2020. That was a year. This year already is starting to start off. This year already. 2021 started off a little rocky, but it's only the beginning of the year. I think it's going to turn around. I think it's going to be a pretty good year. We just got to keep our heads up and keep pushing forward. You know, hard times create strong people. You know what I mean? You just got to keep on keeping on. Yeah, as always, it is Luke Waters. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Next video, I will promise you some good content. We are going to be doing some exhaust work to the G8, deleting some mufflers, getting an exhaust clip of that. So hopefully it sounds good and not too junky. I need to take off the badges that I managed to fail to wrap. But as always, it's been Luke Waters. I'll see you guys in the next video.